Good morning all. My name is Venkatramanaya from Kendriya Vidyalaya Koraput, Bhubaneswar region. Welcome to class 10th mathematics. Through this video, you are going to learn about arithmetic progressions. First of all, sequence. You should know that what is a sequence. A sequence is an ordered arrangement of numbers according to a given rule. For example, if you take odd numbers, suppose if you observe these odd numbers 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, this is called a sequence. If you take prime numbers, means 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, this is also called a sequence, means consecutive numbers. If you keep it in this type of way, this is called a sequence. But here, what is arithmetic progression? Arithmetic progression means, suppose look at here, if you observe this, here there is one circle, one cylinder is there, here 3 cylinders are there, here 5 cylinders, here 7 cylinders. If you write it numerically 1, 3, 5, 7, etc., these are the arrangement. Now if you observe here, the difference, what is the difference between the first one and the second term? Means if you observe these two, 3 minus 1, what is the difference? 2. Here also 5 minus 3, what is the difference? 2. Here also 7 minus 5, what is the difference? 2. Means in a sequence, if you arrange a sequence in this way, the difference between any two consecutive numbers is same, then that sequence is called arithmetic progression. Now if you observe this, for example, look at here, 2, 5, 8, 11, 14, 17. Can you say this is in arithmetic progression? Means to know this thing, first of all you have to observe that whether it is in the difference between any two consecutive numbers is same or not. Means observe here, 5 minus 2 is 3, 8 minus 5 is 3, 11 minus 8 is 3, 14 minus 11 is 3, and 17 minus 14 is also 3. Here difference is same, so this is also, we will call it as, this is also in arithmetic progression. Now if you observe here in arithmetic progression, the first term, this is called A. It is denoted by the letter A, and the difference between any two consecutive numbers, any consecutive terms, actually we will call it as terms, any two consecutive terms is same, that is called difference. The difference is denoted by the letter D. First term will be denoted by the letter A, and the common difference is denoted by the letter D. Now if you observe how to write arithmetic progression in terms of alphabetical, means if you observe here, first term is A. Now second term will be A plus D. We added difference to the first term. Means here if you observe, what is the difference between these two? 3. So here first term is A. We added 3 here to the first term. Means 2 plus 3, it will be 5. Now how you will get the next term? Means for this term, if you add one more D, and you will get next term. From the second term to third term, you have to add again D to the second term. So D plus D, how many D's it will be here? A plus 2D. Next term will be A plus 3D. This is called general form of arithmetic progression. Look at here. The representation, it's represented in arithmetic progression when A is the first term and D is the common difference, and this is called general form of AP. Is it clear? It's very important that first term will be denoted by the letter A, and the common difference between any two consecutive terms, this is called A2 minus A1, A3 minus A2, that is denoted by the letter D, and A plus D, A plus 2D, A plus 3D, etc. so on. This is called general form of AP, arithmetic progression. Next, if you observe, we will discuss here about D value. If you observe here, 9 minus 6, keep it in your mind, always D value you will get it from, you have to subtract second term minus first term, or third term minus second term, not in this way, in this way. Okay, don't subtract from first term minus second term, you have to subtract first term from the second term. Means 9 minus 6 is D, not 6 minus 9. Here 12 minus 9, here 15 minus 12. Now clearly if you observe here, the integer's value is increasing. 6, 9, 12, 15. Therefore here the d value is positive. Here what is the d value? 6 plus 3, 9 plus 3, 12 plus 15, 12 plus 3. So the d value here is 3 plus 3. Now can the d value will be negatives? Yes, then the arithmetic progression will be like this. If you observe this, here 6, 3, 0, minus 3 and so on, and here the values are decreasing. So this is also called arithmetic progression, but here d value is minus 3. Why? Because 3 minus 6 is minus 3, or 0 minus 3 is minus 3. Otherwise minus 3 minus 0, it is also minus 3. Means d value may be positive, d value may be negative also. Can d value be 0? Yes, d value also 0 also may be. Then the arithmetic progression will be like this. Can we say that this is an arithmetic progression? 2 comma 2 comma 2 comma, all the terms are same, but this is also called arithmetic progression. Why? Because second term minus first term 0, third term minus second term 0, here also 0, here d value is 0. Means very important thing is d value may be positive, or d value may be negative, or d value may be 0 also. Now next step, we will learn how to find nth term of an AP. Means suppose here this is first term, second term, third term, fourth term. Suppose if they ask 15th term, how to find the 15th term of an AP? Is it clear? Now observe this one. Second term, here we already discussed in the previous one. Second term means A2, first term means A or A1. A2 is nothing but A plus D. But here we have to find nth term. Nth term means A2. So better to use 2 value here. But how to write in terms of 2 here? We can write this one as 2 minus 1 into D. Is it clear? Means say A2 we can write it as A plus 2 minus 1 into D. Same thing here. A3 means we know A plus 2D. Third term will be A plus 2D. But how you can write this one as 3 minus 1 into D. Same, A4 means A plus 4 minus 1 into D. Means here whatever number you are getting here, term number, and here you are getting the term number minus 1. Means fifth term A5 means A plus 5 minus 1 into D. A10 means A plus 10 minus 1 into D. A100 means A plus 100 minus 1 into D. If you continue so on, then we can write this one like this. AN means nth term. AN means A plus n minus 1 into D. Once looking at this pattern, we can say that nth term will be A plus n minus 1 into D. So nth term AN of the AP with first term A and common difference D is given by AN equal to A plus n minus 1 into D. It's very important. But here we have to observe that in this formula, otherwise in this equation, how many variables are there? Yes, there are 4 variables. One is AN. What is AN here? Nth term. And A, second one. What is A means? First term. Next, D. What is D here? Common difference. N. What is N here? Term number. Which number? Term number. Nth term. Is it clear? Here this is nth term value. For example, here if you observe here, this is, what is this? Third term means A3. Third term is 12. Means here what is the A3? A3 value. What is A3 value here? 12. But what is N value here? 3. Is it clear? This is very important. We have to find the difference between what is N and what is N. N means term number. N means that nth term value. Means here if it is third term, what is the third term here? 12. Means here A3 is 12, but N means what is N here? 3. Is it clear? Now next concept, based on this one, what type of questions you will get? For example, here, which term of AP 3, 8, 13, 18 so on is 78? Means from the question, first of all you have to write what values you know. We know that already A value is 3. A value we know. Next, yes, D value is 5. We know D value also. 8 minus 3 is 5. 13 minus 8 also 5. Next, Did you observe? D value is 5. Next, what is 78 here? AN value. They gave AN is also 78. Means here we know about 3 values. A value we know, D value we know, AN value also we know that. But out of 4 variables, we knew here 3 variables. Now by using this formula, nth term formula, AN is equal to A plus N minus 1 into D. Here there are 4 variables. Out of these 4 variables, we knew already 3 variables. So by substituting in this formula, we will get the nth term value, sorry, N. What is N value? Here we don't know what is N value. We have to find N value. If you substitute here, we know that AN means 78 and A value is 3. N value we don't know. N minus 1 into D value is 5. Is it clear? Therefore 78 equal to 3 into N, 3 plus N minus 1 into 5. Here plus 3, if we send right side, it will become, sorry, left side it will become minus 5. So we can write it as 78 minus 3 is equal to N minus 1 into 5. We know 78 minus 3 means 75 is equal to N minus 1 into 5. And next step we know already, into 5 we have to make it as divided by. So it will become 75 by 5 is equal to N minus 1. Finally you will get N value 16. I hope it is clear. Means if they give any 3 of these 4, how many here? 4 variables are there, AN, A, N and D. We can find another variable value. Is it clear? Next concept is sum of first n terms of an AP. It's very important. Sum of first n terms of AP. For example, this is denoted with the letter S. Sum of first n terms of AP denoted with the letter S. Without using any formula, how to find sum of first 100 natural numbers? For example, forget about natural numbers. This is in AP. 1, 2, 3. Here first term is A and common difference is 1. And how many terms are here? 100 terms are there. So we have to find sum of 100 terms of AP. We will, here in this, we will learn that how to get the formula. To get the formula, we are applying here one example. Through this example, we will understand that how we will get a formula to find sum of first n terms of AP. Here S value, S means sum of first n terms. Here n value is how much? 100 terms, first 100 terms. So here we have to find 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus up to etc. 99 plus 100. This is S value. Means in this example we have to find S value. But here how we will find S value in this method? Look here. What I wrote here. Here same values 1 plus 2 plus 3 up to 100 I wrote in reverse order by using commutative property. Means 1 plus 2 plus 3 or 3 plus 2 plus 1 both are same only. So I wrote this is also S value only. I wrote the same thing in reverse, 100 plus 99 plus 98 plus up to 3 plus 2 plus 1. Is it clear? Now if you observe, if you add these two values left hand side S plus S, it will become 2S. But right hand side what will happen? Look here. If you observe the right hand side, first term here, first value 1 plus 100, 100 plus 1. Here 99 plus 2, here 98 plus 3. Sorry, here dots will not be, here dots will be. Here 99 plus 2, here 100 plus 1. I hope it is clear. Is it clear this one? 100 plus 1, 99 plus 2, 98 plus 3, so on. 2 plus 99, 1 plus 100. Next if you observe here, very important thing, if you observe, yes, 100 plus 1, 101. 99 plus 2 also 101. 3 plus 98, 101. 2 plus 99, 101. Means these all values, each and individual value will be 101, 101, 101. Like this, how many times 101s are there? Here how many times are there? 100 times. So this is also 101s. How many times? 100 times. Why? Because 101, here also 101, here 101, 101, here also 101, 101. Is it clear? But we know that already 100 plus 101, we can write it as 2 into 101. If it is 3 times, we can write it as 3 into 101. But here how many times are here? 100 times are there. So we can write this one as 101 into 100. How many times are here? 100 times are there. That's why we can write it as 100 into 101. Means 2S. But here we want S value. But here we got to S value. That's why what we will do, send this to right hand side, so that 100 into 101 by 2 is equal to 5050. This is the one type of procedure to find the S value. We will apply this one to find out the formula to get sum of first n terms of AP. So we will learn this one now. Here S value, what is S here? Sum of n terms of AP. S means sum of n terms of AP. Means here what we are going to do here, look here, sorry, if you observe here, S value will be a plus d plus a plus 2d, so on, a plus n minus 1 into d. Is it clear? Means this is nth term. Why? Because that's why we can write as n minus 1 into d. So how many terms are there in this arithmetic progression? Yes, n terms are there. Why? Because here n minus 1 into d. If it is 10 minus 1 into d, 10 terms are there. If it is 100 minus 1 into d, 100 terms are there. But in this one, a plus first term, second term, third term, so on, how many terms are there? N terms are there. Good. So we will follow the same procedure. We will write the same terms in reverse order by using commutative property, so that you will get like this. Here, this I wrote here, a plus n minus 1 into d, and the previous term will be n minus 2 into d, and this term will be here a plus d, and this term will be here. Is it clear? Same procedure we are following. Whatever procedure we followed, the same procedure we are following here. Is it clear? I hope it is clear. Next step will be add these two. If you add these two, what will happen? Now, if you observe here, you have to add these two values. These two values you have to add. A plus n minus 1 into d. How many a's are here? 2 a's. So we can write this one as 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Clear? And here also, a plus d plus a plus n minus 2 into d. Here a plus a, how much it will be? A plus a, 2a. But here n minus 2 into d, here 1d. So what will happen here? N minus 1 into d. So here also 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Here also 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Next term also 2a plus n minus 1 into d. And last term also 2a plus n minus 1 into d. But like this, how many terms are there? Here how many terms are there? 100. In the same way, here how many terms are there? N terms are there. There are n terms. So we can write this one as 2s is equal to n into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. So, but we need s value. We need s value. So we can write it as s is equal to n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. This is very important. This is the formula for finding the sum of first n terms of AP. S is equal to n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Here n means number of terms. Here a means first term. Here d means common difference. The same formula we can write in another method. Look here. This is the formula we learned now. Sn equal to n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. If you write this one like this, can you write 2a as a plus a? I wrote 2a as a plus a. Okay, and n minus 1 into d. But already we learned this one, a plus n minus 1 into d. What is this a plus n minus 1 into d? Yes, nth term. What is that? Nth term. In a arithmetic progression, n terms are there, and this is nth term. That is only called as last term. This is also called as last term. So that we can write it as L. We can represent this last term by letter L. Means we have to use this formula if you know that first term and last term. If you don't know the last term, any method you can use the first formula. You can use this formula for anywhere, no problem. But if you know last term, you can apply this formula also. Is it clear? See, and one more important thing is, if they give sum of n terms, how to find the nth term? This is also important topic. The nth term of an AP is the difference of the sum of n term, first n terms, and the sum of first n minus 1 terms. That is n. Nth term means Sn minus Sn minus 1. See here, through this video you learned the concept only, not the exercise. The exercise you can learn in another video. In this, through this video, you learned about what is arithmetic progress and what are the terms. A is called first term and D is called common difference and AN is called nth term. Is it clear? And also we learnt sum of n terms, how to get sum of n terms of an AP. Formula is n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into D. Okay, thank you.